Alrighty, welcome back to Velvet Crow Gaming. Today was gonna be Dark Heroes. I'm having some difficulties with my screen recorder crashing for mobile. I gotta do some figuring out for that, so I'm just going with something simple. Um, Currently, I'm gonna do Infinito 2 until I can figure this conflict out. I need to see here. I could go. Oh, I built up quite a bit. Do I want to go with more coin generation? Or. Crank the damage! Oh. I mean, Infiar helps. Get one more of those. Some more of that. Do another one of those. Do one of those. Alright. So. Right. I wish I could fix that, but that's not in my hands. My apologies. Uh, I'm going to show 5.4 today. Um, just kind of a way I utilize it, or I had utilized it. So let's see, get back in here. So, when I started Endless, this is what I used. Come on now. So we'll go with this guy. One of these guys. This guy. Alright. Oh, I need to deal 22 with Venom. Okay. I'm gonna throw that on. So, when I had come into Endless, I didn't have as many miners, nor did I have the capabilities that I do now. But I'm gonna show kind of like one of my ways that I utilize this to get as many resources as I possibly could. Now, mind you, you may not have the amount of miners that I do, whatnot, so I'm gonna do my best. When I did this, I was utilizing level 0 miners. I did not level anything up. For the kind of reason of I wasn't really wanting to get them high. I just wanted a lot. And that was kind of the learning process that I utilized was use more of. So we'll go with this guy. And we'll go with this guy. Okay. 320. 512. Okay, start putting down some other miners. Oop, I'm a little low. My bad. Got a little carried away. That's alright. So, this was an easy way for me to gather as many resources as I possibly could. Um, and this is kind of how I started out using this. Now, at the time, I wasn't using this. I wasn't using Crusher. I was using either minigun, or sometimes I would use missile, whatnot. Um, where I need this up. So I'll show you where I'm at right now. So I'm getting various resources, not much vector, because I'm not really. I probably should throw this down and this down to get the vector as well. So that way I can collect all resources and show this. I'm gonna work on figuring out my screen recorder in the meantime, start getting some of the other games worked on. I got some problems with 2 games where the screen recorder crashes, so I'm gonna try and show some more Infinitoad compared to some of the other ones right now. Hopefully I can get a good chunk of that 22 million. The thought process about this is the Splash and the Tesla assist with the flying. So it kind of helps with the flying, it kind of helps with those purple guys and the green guys, which is the most difficult. The sniper takes care of the green guys as well as the flamethrower and the venom. And so that kind of makes everything work together, so it's a really simple way of handling everything. 2 splashes are able to handle the poison guys, which can be a little bit troublesome, stuff like that. So let's see, where am I at? Not too bad on resources. 1200 purple, pretty good. Mind you, I do have more out than natural. This is just one way when I was initially starting this that I found easy to handle this level. Um, and even as I've gone up in levels, I still find it the easiest way to handle this level. Uh, there's a reason behind this, and I guess I'll explain this real quick. I'm kind of focusing a little bit too heavily. Um, when you're starting out, sometimes you want your towers a little bit stronger. Sometimes you can upgrade these as you're going along, give them 1, 2 levels. You might have 3 levels to provide them. You want your defenses to be fairly good, especially if you're starting out on endless instead of normal for farming. So having the multitude of miners out helps gather more resources. Now it's not as quick, if you need certain resources, like here you got scalar and matrix vector, and then scalar to matrix. You're able to, at least in these 2 places here, put mining speed the mining speed thingy majiggers to be able to increase how you are mining. Brain is not helping me today. My apologies. So being able to increase your mining speed is a good option if you're struggling. I know I said this in another video, go for your ball lightning, go for your lightning strike abilities. Those will help in the early stages for the flying. That way you're able to handle the flying to some amount. Now your range probably won't be as high as mine. Mine, after all that upgrading I just did, went from about the cornerish of these two meeting, so this one and this one, so the corner of these two meeting to where it is now. So I got a little bit more range than normal. That's just kind of the basis, is I did need the range finally. While you're doing this level, it's really easy, it's really quick. You can see I'm building up pretty good. I've got a good amount of matrix building up and a lot of NFR. This is a very good level to get all of them at a very fast pace. It's also a very simple level that you don't have to worry about too much. If you don't want to use abilities, you don't have to. Right here, I could actually go for the ice effect to kind of keep these guys slowed down, but dealing enough damage to handle everything. Now I've got 11.8 million venom. Okay, so we're holding up pretty good with that. This guy, we'll go with this. That'll help a little bit. You mainly are trying to go for as much resources as you can. You're not gonna, you're gonna build up over time a little bit faster by using 5.4 uh, over some of the other levels. It's a very simple level with a lot of options and a lot of resources that are really easy to gather. It's also a very fast paced level. So there would be essentially less to worry about. Mind you, you might not get as high of level as I'm at. That's alright. I'm at, I'm on endless doing this just to make it a little bit more difficult for myself. Um, as you can see, good resources, loot isn't bad, and there's capabilities of a lot of resources here. I think I'm just gonna use a couple of these guys. Oh, well, okay. Uh, so as you're going along with your levels and your beginning endless and stuff like that, and you're trying to figure out what's best route, what ways can you achieve more quicker, I would highly suggest 5.4. And I brought it up with other players as well. 5.4 is a very strong level to do it at. Um, just from the capabilities, the time spent in this level. So, say, you want mining speed. There's a couple for mining speed, mining speeds. Now you're gaining, you could have those earlier on too. And this just kind of assists in a lot of different ways to make your mining resources easier. And as you grow, it'll become easier and easier. You'll find you might want to go towards 6.3 after a little bit. If you go towards 6.3, you want your splash and your crusher up a little bit, plus a little bit to your freezing tower. Ooh, sorry. Um, when it's this level, there's a mixture of options. Nothing's ever wrong. Nothing's ever right. However you want to say it. But there's enough resources. Oh, well, we got our damage dealt. There's a various amount of ways you can do it. You can set in your upgrade discount, your freezing. You could put a mining speed deal here to increase this guy. You could do it a multitude of different ways and playthroughs. However you feel is necessary, and it gives you the capability that you need on starting endless. Oof. As you go up through endless, you'll find it'll get easier and easier. You'll be able to mine more. I think there my Delios just stopped. Yep. Okay, no more times two. That's alright. So let's see where we're at. But now that times two's done. 3.5 matrix, 1.9 vector, 2.2 scalar. You probably have more vector if I put those on faster. That's my own fault. NFR is really solid. got some blueprints, a little bit of bit dust. Um, Overall, this is a good way. I'm using a little bit of stuff just to keep going now, just to choose to do so to speak. I'm probably actually just gonna end it because I think that'll be good enough. Ooh, I got a loot ticket. Nice. Ooh, starting money. Okay. So, good amount of loot. You get some of your research tickets. Um, a lot. See, these are what you're looking for. Your specials. Special 2. Special 3. And none of the cyan on this run for me. And that's good enough. When you're starting, you need those base ones more so than you need the let's see, what are these special 4s? Yeah. So you need kind of a generalized amount of different things, and that gives the opportunity for them. And it's a simple level with many different options. Hey, I got another one. Cool. um So there'll never be a wrong answer. That's the best way I can say, for lower levels to help out. Um, I can't say, some of the ones before 1.8.5 was really useful now, so those are the best options. Um, and as always, if you got questions, place them in the comments. I'm willing to answer all the questions. I gotta figure out my recorder so that way I don't lose any more videos too. So, uh, appreciate y'all for coming in. I hope this helps.